Hello everyone, this is Shrike playing more Goblin Sushi. I did play this game previously, so if you want to check out those other videos from when this game was even earlier in early access, you can check it out in the description. Or if you want to play it for yourself, I'll also have a link to the game in the description. This game is where you are a goblin who wants to, well, open a sushi shop and be extremely profitable, but you have ever increasing debt or rent or what have you. And you can start with different modifiers here. These are the ones that I tend to like. So salmon farmer. So I start with the salmon hoshimaki instead of onigiri. It's just it's a better recipe in general. Big spender allows the containers to refill 100% faster, so I have ingredients faster. And tasty plates. Now there is a new update out, but to do that I have to win a game with unagi. So we actually have to look for unagi to be an option and then unlock it. So to do that, I'm going to actually play probably just on a lower difficulty, just so that we can make sure to unlock it. And then we will ramp it back up again. It has also been a while since I played, so we're going to be out of practice. You can actually use the numpad now. I don't believe in the past you could, which is a very nice feature to have. And basically, you're going to want as much stuff out on the conveyor belt as possible. So I'm just hitting 7, 8, 9 in order to... You can also click on them yourself manually, but I need as many things out here as possible. Okay, we don't see what we want here. I'm going to re-roll. If the salmon's the last piece, we get ×8. That's really, really good for us. That means these recipes, instead of being 33 gold, are now 297. Or whatever the currency is in this game. So it's a significant increase in how much money we make here. Okay, we don't see what we want here and for unlocking, but we could pick other recipes, but to keep it simple, I don't want a ton of recipes in my area. Waiter Prodigy, gain 100 gold, but this decreases by 2 gold for every customer served. I don't really care about that. 100 plus 100G. I mean, maybe. Let's try it. You know, I've never tried it before. Does it add 100 to the things I make? Oh, damn. Okay, it will give us less and less over time, but that's a huge influx in the beginning of the game. But I think I'm fine with that. Normally, if you don't have the modifier on where they eat their plate, you have to clean up their plates for another customer to appear. And I really, really prefer to not have to do that. So that's why I always put that modifier on as soon as I unlocked it. It's one that I will forever have on. But as you can see, our price is fluctuating a little bit here. Dishes with exactly 3 ingredients gain 8 gold. Okay. You know what? That's pretty good for me. Since I'm doing an ingredient with I'm doing sushi with exactly 3 ingredients. The same ones every time. It makes it very easy on me. Now, Mr. wants rent, so I'm gonna make sure to pay that. So it also goes on the conveyor belt. I don't really want any of these. Salmon futomaki. It is worth quite a bit, and it's basically just our same ingredients but doubled. So that seems really good. I think that's a great pickup for us. What's it gonna be worth? 1,500. It is worth more than what we currently make with our small ones, but it's not a huge difference. Okay, it's like 50% more. It's actually pretty good. If an ingredient is sandwiched between 2 rice, gain 5 times. That doesn't actually, well, we could do that, but each salmon gets 2 times, makes all of our stuff better. I think I'll do that one instead, just because it's simpler on me. And honestly, volume is very important here too. Rice cooker is 200% slower, but produces 100% more. I mean, that's nice. I have to click it less. For each dish on the conveyor belt, gain 1.5 G. That is really good if we can get a ton out fast. So we will try and do that. Especially since on this difficulty, we probably won't have any difficulties. Haha. Every rice is sandwiched between 2 of the same ingredients. I could do that. That'd be really good. It does make our thing a little harder to do. But I can't just spam like this. I'd have to do it like 2 1 2 3 1 3 or route. Well, I say that, but I'm actually using 7 8 9. But it would be like this. And then it's worth almost 5 grand. Oops, I did that wrong, but that's okay. Sushi Prodigy. I mean, it'll be a short-term gain, but I think Stockpile Madness will be just better for us. Anyways, let's keep making these. How much is this going to be worth? 6,400. That's not bad. But I do have to be aware that I want as many things out as possible. Nigiri, that's not. None of these are what I want. Although I could do this, it's not super worth it. Dishes with no rice gain 5 times. Doesn't matter. I'll make the conveyor belt faster. That's fine. Oh, he wants his money. What's the difference in price? Oh, it is significant. You want what does the devil deal want? One shot poop. Customers lose much more patience from seeing poop, but poop gains 5 times for every ingredient in the poop. I don't think I want any of those, to be honest, so I'm just gonna kick him out. Oh, I messed this up slightly. That's okay. Big dishes price. Rice sandwich. I'm doing the opposite of that currently. I mean, just 15% more tip. Is that better than this? Probably not. This has a big multiplier on it. Going a little slow for my liking, but luckily I am warming up on a lower difficulty here. 2 1 2 3 1 3. 2 ingredient dish, angry business, small brother. For each ingredient that has another ingredient below it, which is the same, gain 5 Gs. None of these are super important to us, really. But I'll do this for now, I guess. I think our current modifier is going to be much better. So I'm not going to worry about trying to match that. Fugu uramaki is very, very expensive, but also really a pain in the ass to make. So let's go with better salmon. What's that worth? Yeah, it's not worth nearly as much as doing this. He wants money? Okay, we are making so much money more than we have rent. Small dishes. Let's see if they have what we need to unlock the new update content. Doesn't look like it. Oh, I actually didn't want this. I should have not bought that, but that's okay. No rice. Doesn't really matter to us. There are only unique ingredients. I mean, sure. I'm not going to bother with salmon sashimi, although it can be okay. I don't think there's really a need. Customers tip 10% more. Sure. Triple chaos. That's probably good. Okay, well, we'll keep looking for... So how much are the small ones worth now? 3,500, not really worth making. Let's kick you out. Our stuff is not worth that much right now, unfortunately. Gnocchi skewer. No, that is a possibility for this grill, but it's not what we need. We need unagi, which is octopus. Refilling container. Doesn't really matter. All right. 2 1 2 3 1 3. Maybe I should have played on a harder difficulty. I say that, but we're only on 3 of 11, so it does speed up a lot here. I'm messed that up. Now I have to improvise. Okay, there we go. Rice power. While the rice cooker is currently cooking, dishes gain 6 times. The omakase is also really good, though, but it's okay. And now imagine if I had like 6 different recipes I was trying to manage here. It'd be so much harder. Which is exactly why I try to limit myself to just 2 or 3. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, there's an enoki. Oh, it's an enoki. No, that's not what we want. That's not what we want. We want a... For every rice you have in the container, gain 4 money. Okay, well that's amazing. I just made one of the small ones. You know what? That's a fine compromise. You want some money? Gladly. You want us to trash something, perhaps? There was one thing I could have removed. I could get rid of our cheap one and just nobody would ask for it. Trash. Trash and upgrade with the trash gun. I've never done that before, apparently. I've literally never done that before. So now we only have the one recipe. It's kind of crazy. Dude, okay, you know what? I'm going to take this just because I'm curious. It is not what we actually need for the upgrade, but... Get out of here. Oh, mail. Give my children only the best, or I'm scared of ghosts. So these are 2 different bosses. Let's try the ghost one, because I have not actually... I believe that is new. Let's put some of these out. These aren't going to be worth very... Oh, they're worth 3 grand. That's... Yeah, it's not worth very much. Better salmon. Or I can make her stuff worth double the price. I think I'll do that. It's fine. I don't know if that's mathematically better. I don't want to think about it. Someone's mad that we haven't given them what they want here. Okay. I don't know why people are getting impatient. Our thing is too slow, I think. Exquisite poop, if there are the same amount of frozen poops and burnt poops on the conveyor belt, gain 200 G. That is okay. I won't worry about it too much. I forgot to restock these. That's a slight problem. Oh, you want money? Okay, that's fine. Does get quite hectic, as you can see. I'm gonna re-roll and see what we can get. Can prove the price of this, I guess. Sure. Oh, they're getting pissed at the poop. That's what's happening. I don't want these to burn. I'm going too slow. Well, actually not too slow, because this difficulty seems like trivially easy. 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. I'm gonna need to put these out. Keep the rice going. Make sure to restock. Anti-carbon food can no longer get burnt on the grill, but the grill takes 50% longer to cook. You know, that seems fine. I'm fine with that. Why is it poop? When did I mess something up? Ah, shoot. They're getting pissy at me for not having enough of these out. They're only unique ingredients on the mat. Well, I mean, we got rid of our thing for that. Get more rice, because more rice means more money, technically. Oh, I think it turns into poop when it cools down. That's what's happening. So putting them out has been actively harming me. They no longer burn, so like I can just leave them there and they'll stay. Oh, they actually want some, so. I need omakase is what I need as an upgrade. That'd be pretty sweet. I did pass it up multiple times. Customers. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, you got it. You're fine. Shop. What do you got for us? Faster conveyor belt. Do you have what I actually need? Well, I can improve this, I guess. Their salmon's also good. Tipping more is good. They don't have what we need in order to actually unlock the thing. Well, we can afford to buy all of this stuff. I mean, I'll buy it just in case, but... Do what? This is pretty chill. I remember the difficulty being wild. Well, I have to take one of them, so conveyor belt faster, sure. Yeah, since we don't really necessarily need the money, I could just spam out like this and take the loss of money, but it's like half the price. So I really shouldn't do that. I don't want any of these, to be honest. This one's worth the most, but this one has the salmon buff, so... And I can just do this. You want some money? How much are these worth? 10 grand? For how easy they are? I mean, it's not any easier than the other one, to be honest. So, I need to do more of these. Oh crap, I messed up. More rice. Taco. Only. That's not what I want, actually. I mean, it is close, but it's not actually what we want. More rice is fine by me. Dude, I'm... Damn it. Oh, wait, that is correct. Okay. They want more of this, though. Dude, it is kind of hectic, even though I'm kind of just looking... Oh, gosh. No. It's not going to be worth as much. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Oh, they want some of these. Oh, that was a mistake. That's poop. Don't give them that. Put these out. So much stuff. Okay. No, I should have... Oh, this is the unagi. Okay. That's what we needed. I should have removed this recipe, I think. Probably. Okay, I need to grill some of these. Alright, so now as long as we win, we will unlock the new area and we can ramp up the difficulty. Oh, shoot. Oops. This is going to be poop. I got to get rid of it. Deliver these. They are getting pissy at me. Okay, I'm just going to put out some cheap ones here since we have a lot of money. We have like 10 times more than we need. No, I don't want any of these. No. Okay. At least this is easy to do. I can put these out. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna go with whatever's fastest. This guy's... We really need omakase. Why can't I put this out? Oh, there we go. It just wasn't done cooking. He got pissed. Now it's frozen. They are very mad at me. I can't keep up with this. Shop, what do you got for us? Better prices? Improve this. Improve this. Okay. I mean, just buy everything. We can afford it. Don't worry about it. Sure. I'm going through all the trouble of putting that out. Get out of here. Oh, my food got cold there, evidently. I actually have to like try and pay attention to what people want now. Docs? Can't just spam the same recipe out? What do they want? These? Sure. They want more meats. I really need omakase upgrade. I really should have taken it earlier. Just so people could take whatever I put out in front of them. They want... Look, it's perfectly good food. Just take it, all right? Dude, it takes so long for this stuff to cook. They want so much of this, huh? I can only make it so fast. Okay, well. We have more than enough money, so... Problem is they're getting pissed at us. Oh, because of poop? We get cold food out there? Oh, they want these. Fine. I think he wants multiple of those, okay. Fugu. Out there. Stop getting pissed off. Oh my god. I can't seem to make this guy happy. I don't know what he wants. Oh god. I'm blanking out here. Oh, that's his poop. Don't do that. Big guy left. I don't understand what this is. They want it to be frozen, but I don't know how I'd freeze it. So like we're just kind of stuck. I can't give you what you want, my dude. Turns into frozen poop. What am I supposed to do? Well, I'm not quite sure what he wanted from me. Not a fan of the grill stuff. But hey, that's a lot of money. More importantly, we will unlock what we need to unlock here. So revenue, okay. We're gonna continue. We're not gonna go into endless mode, especially not with that build. Rice Apprentice, okay. Win a game with Unagi. So I've unlocked the Shipwreck level and new upgrades. Okay, let's go to the Shipwreck. I did just actually try this and I failed horribly right from the very beginning, so we're just gonna cut that one out. I'm going to go with tasty plates, big spender, and more re-rolls. Because we can't actually start with our choice of sushi. So we're going to have to just slum it out here as best we can. Problem is, it requires 2 rice for each of these. And the people early on are going to... I need to wait for rice. There's nothing I can do. And I can... Oh! I didn't want to click that. Well, big roll. Unlock the big roll to produce. Start with nori and end with the rice. Fill the space in between with any ingredients. That is terrifying. Ham. Unlock ham with a base price of 30 Gs. Depending on the amount of ham used in the production, a different pork dish is served. That sounds cool. Oh. Alright. Well, need to make sure... Can I just do anything with the pork? Or just is it just... Okay, I cannot. That's unfortunate. Oh, but I had to figure out what they actually want. Okay, what's 2 give us? That is... So this area is way harder than the previous one. The line. Dishes made of amount of ingredients which only occupy the first row on the sushi mat gain 15. I mean, that's fine because that's like... This. How much does 3 give us? Find out. Oh, that's wrong. That was wrong. Oh, God. Oh. They all want, like, different amounts of meat, and I don't know how much that is. So let's see what this is. Okay, that's... The last guy probably wants a full one, I assume. Dude, I can't restock them that fast. We're actually just gonna lose. Dude, ham was a mistake, evidently. I can't even have enough. Oh my gosh. Well, I need to do... I have to do this just to get money back fast. So we don't immediately lose. Dude, I can't even fill the entire thing doing that. Yeah, we lose. Oh my gosh. This is so difficult. Holy. Okay. Just try and stick to what we can do here. What is this? Decorations? Alright, well, that's all I can put out. That's literally all I can do. I don't have enough rice. Should be able to feed all of them, at least for now. Okay, these are... I don't like ham. Ham was difficult. I kind of like this. 1 of each. Seems probably pretty easy. Or 2 of each, I should say. Make sure that I'm producing lots. We're 65, so it's at least more than what we were doing before. Okay, someone wants onigiri still. Nori? I mean, this will be better once it gets actually upgraded, but... We need a lot more rice. We need a lot more rice. We also need to roll faster. Holy crap. I can't really keep up with demand at this rate. That's 8 extra G. For our onigiri here. Dude, everyone ate before he could get to his thing. That's so annoying. Accidental extras is amazing, actually. This guy got pissed off because I couldn't get stuff down the conveyor belt to him fast enough. Ooh. Big roll. That's mildly terrifying. You know what? Let's try, shall we? I have to start with this, fill it, and then do this and see how much it's worth. I have to do this now because I messed up. I didn't see how much the big roll is worth. It's okay. 230. I mean, that's okay. Not for how much I had to put into it. Dishes with exactly 2 ingredients plus 10 doesn't really help us. None of these are good for us. I'm going to re-roll. The first ingredient on the sushi mat is tuna. The dish gains 2 times. The first ingredient. That's pretty limited, to be honest, but I'll take it, I guess. So I could do this. Now they're worth a decent amount. Better nori? Yes. Now is a good time for that, actually. Sushi legacy. For every time the sushi mat has been rolled, gain 0.5 G permanently. Okay. We barely made rent here. So, devil's deal, huh? What do you got for us? Investment opportunity. The sushi mat takes 8% more time to roll, but you gain 5 times for every ingredient on the sushi mat. That is actually awful. Customers lose patience 80% faster, but they spawn 80% faster. That's good if you can have a lot of stuff out very quickly. Can't necessarily. Lose all recipes and a log of rice with a base price of 30. That is kind of funny. You can also re-roll and see what else there is. The sushi mat can have max 2 ingredients. I don't really care about that. That would not help us very much. All right, I'm just gonna say no. Don't worry about it. Oh crap, I messed up. This is gonna be poop. I put 1 too much rice in. What a crime to get extra rice. We're gonna need more big rolls. Double the chaos. Customers have a chance of 2 dishes or more. Sure. Let's make sure there's another big roll out there just in case. Oh, we got a bunch actually. This is gonna be worse because I didn't do the fish first. Oof, I don't want more recipes right now. Dishes with more than 3 ingredients get plus 10. Okay, you know what? That's fine with me. Someone wants a big roll. They already got it, but I'll add more out. Sushi mat overdrive. Sushi mat rolls 10% faster for each ingredient in the dish. Okay, that's cool. Oh, the rice power is really good, actually. Never mind. Never mind. Times 13 multiplier on this now. We're still not making that much money, to be honest, is the problem. It was exactly 3. The first ingredient on the sushi mat is rice. We're trying to do... that's not really going to help us much. Less than 4 ingredients. These are all kind of terrible. I'm going to re-roll. Sushi mat overdrive. I'm going to take that, maybe. Oh, I get times 4 with the tuna the first. I think we need to be able to go faster, so I'll do that. I say as my whole mat is full, so maybe not. I made rent, but barely. This difficulty is obviously a lot more than what we did previously. They want the basic bitch. Times 12, that's nice. We need that. Need some more of these. I need something to duplicate our stuff. This is good. Doesn't really help us. The big roll. Don't I already have the big roll unlocked? Dude, we actually are kind of poor. I can't afford that much. Golden nugget. A golden nugget spawns in the conveyor belt. It doubles its value after every round. The 5% chance to be eaten. I wonder how much that's worth. Diagonal challenge. We could in theory do that. Especially with the big dish. The big roll, but an ingredient is sandwiched between 2 rice, gain 5 times. That is actually really good. But I want to see the gold nugget, so that is what we're gonna do. Oh, there's the gold nugget. Okay, it starts off pretty small, evidently. Sushi mat 55% faster. Honestly, I think I need more money. I need more tips. I need more money. I've got lots of stuff out here. I could also use need customers to order more stuff. So I should have got the upgrade for that. These are only going for 2 grand, which is not a lot. Spam onigiriyazu. I butchered the hell out of that. This recipe can have any random ingredient added as an extra ingredient. It's really just one of each, and then I can do anything I want. It's kind of just free, isn't it? Do this. Nope, that made poop. How does this work? Oh, it has to have like an extra, like a different ingredient. In this case, oh, you know, that is worth a lot. It is worth a lot. You need money and I don't have the money. Uh-oh. Oh, I should have been making this first. Do something like that. I'm too poor. We're close. We're close to having enough, but I don't have enough. He just barely missed that. Uh-oh. Please give me money. Oh, we're just gonna lose here. There's nothing I can do. That's too slow. Holy, okay. This new area is more difficult for sure. Let's try again, I guess. Holy. Need to make sure rice... I could have the thing that makes our rice go faster, but it only really helped the early game here. So it wouldn't be, like, super helpful. Okay, this person will get served eventually. Alright, we need, rice and crab. 5 and 3. That's a lot of rice. It's the main concern. At least it fills up 2 rows, so that's actually really nice. Wait. I almost fucked that up. Almost. It's not worth that much, actually, to do until we get more multipliers, probably. This is with no rice, gain 5 times. Well, unfortunately... Oh, accidental extras is great for us right now. We need that. 3, 4, 5. Ah, I don't know why I'm getting bonuses. Or I don't know why it's lighting up like that. Oh, sorry, I'm neglecting these guys. Okay, this is really good. Oh, there's poop. They're getting pissed at me for... Okay, money, we just barely had enough, to be honest. That's wrong. That's wrong. No. For each recipe you offer, gain 2 times. I mean... I think this is better. There's a lot of rice. Means I need... Problem is I've got a lot of nori right now. Ooh, I don't really want any of these. I need upgrades here. Improve the California roll. Okay. We're a California roll shop apparently. Is not great, I will say. I actually need to stop getting nori. I need to stop stocking it and have the crab be the most. This will be good eventually. It'll have to get upgraded again, but I don't have enough. There we go. No, that's wrong. Well, now I'm kind of forced to doing this instead of satisfying this guy. It's 2 rice. No, I keep... Well, shoot. I clicked the wrong button too many times. Increase the price of this again? Okay. Oh, I need to put money out. It's this. There we go. Devil deal. What do you got? Speed delivery. If there are less than 5 dishes on the conveyor belt, it runs 300% faster. If there are more, it runs 90% slower. No, thank you. 80% more time to roll. No. One-shot poop. Economy. No. Pile of rice. Lose all recipes to unlock rice. No. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Our things are not worth that much, I will say, right now. More rice is actually super helpful for us right now. I need more rice. Problem is we're not making enough money. We are not making enough money. Rice loves nori. Giri. Small. I'm gonna re-roll. We need something really good here. Better rice. Yeah, that'll help. That'll help a lot. It's times 11 at least. Oops, not what I didn't need. Basically almost tripled the price of these. Better crab. Yeah. Yes. Times 20 now. Don't really have any positional ones. Slower, but twice as much. I mean, I have to click it less than at least. But it's still a little risky. Wants money? Okay, we're halfway to the next rent, so that's not terrible. Shop. I do have some money. I don't think the golden nugget is necessarily worth it. Rice in the middle. 2 of the same ingredient. I mean, we could do this. It would be kind of a pain in the ass. An ingredient stands between 2 rice. I mean, I could do rice, crab rice, etc. Relatively easily. Each ingredient that has another ingredient next to it. Well, kind of want the opposite of that. Full of rice. This is really good in theory. Costs us a lot. Diagonal challenge is... Oh, wait. I want better crab for sure. I also want this. For each dish on the conveyor belt, gain extra money. Triple the chaos. Yes. Oof. I will try this. And see if we can't make this happen. It's not. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. I am pushing the wrong button. Wild's cooking gained 6 times. Yes, please, sir. Did someone just leave? I think they did. I don't know what they wanted, but... Need... Damn it, I keep hitting the wrong button. That's fine. Whatever, dude. Diagonal challenge. I mean, I can't really fill it up like that. My thing's not large enough. Need more rice, actually. Need a lot more rice. Can't build anything right now. Can't do shit. Still the rice. Restocks. Okay, that is a big restock, I will say. So I do it like that. Christian Green, that it's right that it is switched the same in 2 times. Okay. Oh, faster rice though. I think we really want the faster rice. Okay, so I want to be doing this. Make sure to restock. I did that completely wrong. That is fine. Jeez. Pay the man. Now these are worth 43 times. They're worth 13k right now. That's pretty good at this stage in the game. Oh, someone actually wants... Can I trash from this? I need to get rid of the base recipe, I think. Yes, get rid of that shit. I don't want to... I really don't want to have to deal with it. Because this person wants it, and I have to do it once right now. That's poop. Well, someone got pissed at me. All right. Get a ghost. Sure. Worked well for us last time. Oh, they're getting pissed at poop. Right. Right. I need to do this faster. None of these mattered, so I'm gonna re-roll. Rolling 55% faster is very good. Very good. Price is up. Trying to think, like, what is the easiest way for me to do this? No, not like that. I guess I have to do it like this. Actually, what I could do is this. Yeah, that works pretty well. You're 10% faster? We have lots of resources. Oh crap, I messed up. Okay, we got it anyways. Well, that's actually a... it doesn't really make a difference. But either way, at least now we only have a single recipe that is giving us very good rewards. 9 times. For each crab in the dish. That is very good. Very, very good. Since there are 3 of them there, it's 67 times. We actually just need more rice. More than anything else. It takes 5 rice per one of these. We do get 52 rice from each time it finishes, though, so... It does add up. Times 2 while it's going. That's fine. That's 77 times. Wait, that's poop? Why is that poop? Too many crabs, probably. No, I don't want any of these. Times 18. Yeah. Now we're talking. No, that's too many rice, dude. Alright, well. I think there is actually an undo. I think this purple button might be undo. We are actually struggling to keep up with demand here. I need to go faster. Money. We're actually making so much money off of this, though. They are worth a lot. This can produce 6% more rice. Yes, I need that. I really actually need that. We are burning through our rice. What do you got? Roll it faster? Yes, please. Bigger containers? Yes, please. More orders? More than 3 items? Yes. More tips? Yes. Better rice? Hell yeah. Customers tip 15% more when the rice cooker's running? Yes. They're like dirt cheap too. More rice? Yes. Faster rice? Yes. Rice the first. If the first ingredient on the sushi mat is rice. Interesting. It doesn't let me buy these anymore, huh? That means I'd have to start with the rice, which I can do that. It's only ×2. It's not that exciting. But what I can do is this and get a slightly higher modifier, so that's worth 24,000. He just left because I didn't tell him. I didn't kick him out, basically. 30 grand. Cook faster. Or more tips. Honestly, more tips. I think we're good on our rice production now. But I am struggling to actually produce enough food for them, actually. It takes me too long to do this. No, that was wrong. I missed one. What a horrible waste. But yeah, they are this is why not having a cheaper recipe is bad, I suppose. That wouldn't be any faster to do, to be honest. Pay the man. Honestly, if they get pissed at us, it's not even the end of the world because we are making so much money. Who would have thought California rolls would be the big budget item? Now, I've had some sushi rolls before, and I was actually just disappointed. I was actually just disappointed. Mainly because avocado is just not that good, but there's no avocado in these, so, you know. Call me crazy for not being in love with avocado, but people hyped it up way more than they should have. It's probably just expectations. It wasn't bad by any means. But I definitely think sushi without avocado is better. Like these would be pretty good. Crab is very good. Oh shoot, I messed it up. I messed it up. Okay, we'll be oh, buy one slightly cheaper. I messed it up again. No, I didn't. We're good. Okay, I'm just a mess now. I'm just a mess. Rice. Oh, get rid of the poop. There we go. Pay the man. We have so much money. It's crazy. I don't think there's anything I want to trash, so just get out of the way and get more customers in here. Not that I can even feed all the customers that are here that want 3 of these things each. Crazy. Problem is they also eat it before I can get to the last guy, so he's gonna get pissy at us. Eventually. Your containers. I could get something smaller, but at this rate, I may as well continue the meme. We are the most expensive sushi shop that only sells a single thing. Well, he finally got it, but he's still gonna be too impatient, I think. Oh no, he got it. Nice. However, this does seem very repetitive, but it does seem very optimal. Getting times 98 on these is ridiculous. Could I just like host the rest of the game? Probably. Okay, increase the value of this. The next one is 2.5 million. I've got over 7 million after paying him. Well, that's kind of silly. Okay, what do you got at the shop? Better rice. That's amazing. Better tips. And then a whole whack of recipes. I'm going to save the other ones just so that they force us to get an upgrade. I don't want it to be a new recipe. That just kind of screws us over. A single recipe. See, there it is. I can take it instead of taking one of these. And then I don't need to worry about it. These are got times 100 on them. For 47,000 each. And that's all anybody will order. So nobody will order any cheap things because there's no cheap things on the menu. The most expensive sushi. Need to make this rolling so that I'm at the extra multiplier. I literally can't keep up with demand. No, don't make me add something nice. More tips. He wants to get paid. Great. I messed up. Okay, that does undo. Great. That's good. Otherwise, I would have wasted a lot of ingredients. Oh. It's letting me push the button, but nothing's happening. Okay. I don't know what this means. Frozen? Still don't understand what they actually want. Some of them do turn blue, so maybe ghosts. They want ghost versions of it. Please don't let me add something. Oh, no. I have to add something else. Well, okay, whatever. I'm just not going to do it, you know? It's fine. Eat the expensive ones, please. What do I even have to do for this? 2, 1, 2? That? Where's 12K? They want it to be blue, so they want someone else to have eaten it first. Well, okay, it's just an improvement. More of these that are worth a lot. He wants one of these that's ghost form, so do you. Oh, that was too many. That was poop. Literal poop. I can't satisfy you, my dude, I don't think, unless this counts. Don't know if that's in there. There's nothing that I can do. Oh, he ate it. Okay. Now we get to pay him. Okay. That was not bad at all. That was not bad at all. Look at those fat stacks. 15 million left over? This guy eats a lot of money. Times 100 multipliers are pretty crazy. Congratulations. We could continue in endless mode. That is also new, I think. But let me continue because I want to see what we unlock here. Unlock the noodle station and new upgrades. Okay. So we were playing on the hardest difficulty. The rerolls were kind of nice, but we could also change it out. Faster conveyor belt early on would be kind of nice, to be honest. Or the rice cooker just being faster to start with. Conveyor belt speed also doesn't matter that much past the early game, but I guess more rice is always nice. All right, let's do another run and see what we get. Obviously, we will be starting out with... We won't have the same recipe. Let's keep putting out as much food as possible. The rice cooking 100% faster means we didn't have to wait. That's really nice, actually. Now, I wonder if it would be even like feasible to win with... Oh, there's the California roll again. I mean, it's real good. Oh, ramen. The base price of 45. Your sushi ingredients can be used to toppings with various effects. How does this work? Okay, well, don't know, to be honest. We'll have to find out. Gonna use a reroll. Ghost happening? Oh wait, let's increase this price. Yeah, sure. Can I not serve these? He's asking for it. Oh, he wants... How do I... Turn to poop. For each noodles in a dish, gain 2 times. Noodles. How do I... How do I add stuff to it? They just said you could. I don't know how. It literally didn't explain it to me. I don't know. Oh, I want this more than anything. Well, we're a little bit short. I don't know how to... Oh, I see. I have to do that? Oh, that's a pain in the ass to do. Now this is... Oh my gosh, that's... Oh no. Okay. Jesus. That's so much stuff to try and keep track of. So now I can do one of them, or I can do 2. Is this not... Well, they both are onigiri, but they're just different. Huh. Tasty eggs. All ramen now contain an extra egg. Increases the price of ramen by 15. Okay. Oh, I just messed that up. Oops. So they want this with nori. Okay. This is geometrical rice. The rice cooker cooks 20% slower. Wet noodle sushi. Unlock 3 additional noodle strainers, which always targets the sushi mat. What? Okay. This is so difficult, actually. This is crazy difficult. He wants money, and I'm actually too poor right now. Need this. I don't have a recipe that uses recall yet noodles on the mat. Sushi mat can have max of 2 ingredients. I don't really want any of these, to be honest. 50% faster. Okay. Oh, I forgot I need to be restocking this. I haven't been. Okay, they want just this. They want this plus, oops, this. Okay, one additional noodle strainer to use. Oh god, everything is awful. They want this. We want this. This. It is worth a decent amount. Oops, I forgot to have more ramen going. They want one with this, one with this. They want just a basic. I don't want to. Let's try and stick with ramen and just see if it works out for us. I assume it won't be good enough on its own, but you never know. Maybe. They want this with this. Like it doesn't compared to what we did previously. Does not seem like it's good enough. We're actually very close to making rent again. Noodles never hurt nobody. You can add one extra noodles to any dish you want without it turning into poop. Every noodles, ingredients, and conveyor belt in a dish or not. I mean, that would be cool, but let's do this because then I can add. Then I can use these ones. I need a little bit more money. A little bit more money, please. Does anyone want? Please give me some money. Oh god. That went cold. It's over. Oh my gosh, that is so difficult. Oh boy. Yeah. All right, let's try again, shall we? Although this will probably be the last try. Need the rice cooker going. Like, oof. Who would have thought ramen would be so difficult? Rice. And not starting with a good recipe also kind of hurts. Maybe I shouldn't be playing on the hardest difficulty here. But I mean, it worked out really well for us previously. Unlock the big roll again. We don't have that many ingredients yet. And was just really confusing. I think we'll just do the big roll. Even though I don't really have much to go in it. Oh, someone wants a big roll. It has to be... Has to start with this. I think. I did that right, yes. Okay, this should put no rice. I mean, I wish, but... Can't do that. Don't worry, sir. Your very crappy big roll is coming. It is not worth making unless someone asks for it. I need a better recipe. That is for sure. I have the biggest roll I can make, just full of rice. Reach recipe offer. None of these are great. I need to re-roll. Okay, that is a better recipe. At least something we can make. Oops. Relatively easily. Although they want big rolls. That's poop? Why does that not count? Well, this is bad. This is... Oh, I messed this up horribly. No. Oh, I messed it up again? Oh, well, shoot. Well, somehow I actually... Did I click on that? Well. This is not good for us, I will say. Screw Screw your big roll. I'm just gonna let you go, unfortunately. Need this. Does that still work as a big roll? It does. Oh my gosh, this is so difficult to balance. Take the big roll, please. Here's the California roll. Tuna, crab, or a maki. That is so complicated. Going back to our good old-fashioned California roll. I'm nowhere close to making the rents. So I think we're screwed. For each ingredient that has another ingredient to the right, which is not the same. Oof. Okay, I need to do this, I think. Although, actually, that doesn't really help us much, does it? Yeah, we just lose here. Okay, well. Too slow. Not worth... Our stuff is not worth enough. Well. Ooh, okay, well. I think what we're going to do is... Well, let's see if we unlocked anything cool. You've unlocked new upgrades. Okay. You have almost half of the things unlocked. Apparently. Immersive grilling. Grilled mat. While the sushi mat is rolled, grill gains 10 times. Interesting. There's quite a lot here. Well, I think with that, I'll leave it there. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe if you want to try it for yourself. There's a link in the description. And I think my thoughts from before are still mostly the same. If you get one really good recipe and then don't get any other recipes, and then you just consistently put that one out, you kind of just win. If you try and do too much at once, it is very overwhelming and not really worth it. As far as I can tell, there's only one upgrade that scales based off how many recipes you have, and it is dwarfed in power over the individual ones. Well, basically every other multiplier, to be honest. So there's like no incentive to diversify. And I don't know how they would fix that, but it's kind of boring to play with just one, but you kind of need to on the hardest difficulty to keep your recipe count really low. Otherwise, even if you're better than me, which would not surprise me at all, and at the multitasking, it still would be better to have less recipes. It's just more efficient. It's easier. You can put all your upgrades into that one and just make, 40,000 every single time you make that one dish, as we saw. The second area mechanically doesn't feel that different unless you do the ramen. But why would you bother doing the ramen? I don't see how it would possibly scale nearly as much as the sushi, in which case that means you're having to do sushi and the ramen, and that's multiple things to balance. Putting the toppings on the ramen was very clunky. I don't know what the hotkey is to switch to that, but having to click on it and then put the toppings on and then give it to someone, that's a lot of extra steps for just like 700 G, I don't know about that. It's cool. I wish I could do like a dedicated ramen shop. I just don't see how it would be viable. And it's just too tedious to do it and do the ramen on the side. At least for me personally. Maybe someone else would enjoy going back and forth constantly a lot. Also, without the hotkeys, Holy crap, it would kind of suck to do a lot of the sushi rolls that fast. Playing on the hardest difficulty. And the lower difficulties is very, very easy. Which we also saw from the first run we did. But on the hardest difficulty, if you're not using the hotkeys to be rolling things out constantly, you're just going to lose. But that also just makes me go, man, I'm just doing the same thing a lot of times. I could just write a macro that pushes those buttons for me. And then I just do one button for this dish, and then it lays it out for me. And then that would just completely trivialize the game doing that. So there is a leaderboard, I notice, which I am not even going to try for. Oh yeah, look at that. That doesn't look very legitimate. They have maxed out the integer, essentially. 2.18 times 10 to the... a lot. 9. Number 2 also did very similar. But they did on a harder difficulty, which is way more impressive than this person. Assuming those are legitimate. But that doesn't surprise me that you could go essentially infinite. If we had done that run where I was making 45,000 per, and I just made a macro for that one sushi, we could have gone endless and probably done the same. In fact, I could have had the macro be timed, so it just automatically does it on cooldown. And then I don't see how we could have possibly lost. We'd still have to get lots of upgrades and stuff, but... And if your game can be automated that easily, that means the strategic depth isn't enough for me personally, and the mechanical depth isn't there either. The only real mechanical depth is if you intentionally nerf yourself by having a bunch of different ingredients. But anyways, it's still fun, and I love the art style, and I love the feel of it. But my hand from doing all that sushi already is a little tired. Like, and we didn't play for that long, so I don't know. Personally, if I was just playing on my own, I would probably actually try and just set up a macro and then trivialize the game, have fun, and then be like, just set the game aside and never play again. Be like, oh yeah, I solved it, I'm done. So it is still in early access. They're still working on it. They're still balancing, etc., making game design choices and that kind of stuff. But in its current state, I don't think my opinion has changed very much since we last played. So with that, I will see you guys next time.